is Derek Miller. The first thing I'd like to do is thank my parents, brothers, sisters-in-law, and grandparents for coming tonight. You've always been there for me, and I appreciate it a lot. After all the graduations and weddings I've been to lately, you were the ones that had to sit in the car for hours and dress up to come watch me sit on the stage. Fun, isn't it? I've had the privilege of spending the majority of my life with the young men and women here on stage. Through school, extracurriculars, Call of Duty, and countless other things, I've gotten to know them, and more importantly, learned from all of them. Many of my lessons learned in high school were from my classmates. Some of them were very important, such as memorizing chemical equations, and others were just fun, such as flipping book bags inside out and zipping them up, commonly known as the turtle. There was never a day in which my classmates didn't make me feel at home. Perhaps the majority of my learning, though, has been through sports. Throughout my life, I've been blessed to play numerous different sports. Each of these sports and its players has brought me new lessons to learn and challenges to overcome. The first sport that I played was football. Football players, you taught me how to get sacked and throw interceptions. Or as I see it, how to fall and get back up. Next, I experienced basketball, something that's always been very close to me. My basketball teammates taught me how to overreact and commit technical fouls. Or as I see it, how to show love and emotion in everything I do. For 6 years, I played baseball. My Little League friends taught me how to stand for hours on end and put on sunscreen. I suppose I didn't learn a lot of baseball. But I did meet a lot of good friends. Lately, I've invested my time into tennis, something that I'm going to pursue in college. The tennis players taught me the value of a simple sign, and that if you hit your foot really hard in the right spot with a tennis racket, it shatters every time. Well, I suppose I learned that last part by myself. And that leaves me with golf. Golf is something I'll play for the rest of my life. Golf has given me a broad vocabulary of obscenities. And, if the case ever arises, how to cheat on my wife. I've met many great people on the golf course. There's no better way to get to know someone than playing around a golf with them. I hope that at some point during my rambling, incoherent response, that most of you remembered a time in which we've spent together. Whether it was Alex and Ty who've been there with me through it all, or someone I used to ride the bus with. You all mean a lot to me. So before we graduate, I have two simple things to tell you. For those of you that have heard me speak before, the first thing is very simple. Asset number 25, read your pleasure. It's going to take you places, trust me. The second thing comes from the golf course. I've learned a lot about people by the way that they putt. Most people leave putts short. They don't take a lot of chances. A small amount of people consistently hit past the hole. They are go-getters. They seize the opportunity. Josh Hipp never left the putt short. Many times it didn't work out, it was a complete disaster. But the people that win are the ones that are willing to take the most chances in life. Just about every day of golf practice, my coach, friend, and mentor, Matt Stotler, told me, if you leave a putt short, it never had a chance to go in. When I stood on the 9th green of my last golf match against Miamisburg with a 1-foot putt to break 40 for my first time, I put it 5 feet past the hole. I missed the next one too. We went into the clubhouse afterwards, and I was pretty upset. And Matt came in and he asked me, he said, "Did you leave it short?" I said, "I almost put it halfway down the fairway." I'll always remember that day and that moment. But I have no regrets because I gave myself the chance to break 40. I gave myself the opportunity to succeed. Do not leave yourself short. If there's something out there for you, take it. Sometimes you're going to miss a putt, but your life will better from it. So go out there and achieve them. Succeed. Thank you.